And now we're going to talk about the selection of inputs. You can see selection is right here on the word logic operation. Selection I just placed on the first rung, and you can see I can select two inputs. From two inputs I can select the output. The G will be the selection bit and the other two will be the inputs, and I can use whatever the input character, time, anything. So I'm using the integer or word, whatever. So G will be MW0, that should be the selection pin, and the input 0 should be the word type. Actual parameter does not depend on this thing. So MW0, the G, the in1 should be, or in0 should be MW2, the other should be MW4, and the output should be MW6. So it's okay. So that should be integer. The 4 and 0 should be integers. So we can go to the PLC tags to change it to integer. So here we have the display for all tags. Inside this display MW0, where is MW0? MW0, that should be integer, and the word MW4 should be also integer. So clear. So we can go for the main, and MW0 is still, it's showing the trouble. So that should be Boolean, not an integer, that should be Boolean. So I'm using I0.0 simply. So when I0.0 is on, we have the in1 out to the output, and if it is 0 or off, the input 0 will be going to the output. That is a selection. So let's see. So with this kind of blocks, we can actually select two set of speeds to a motor. If you want to fix a motor speed, if you do have two speeds, two set of speeds, we can select whichever we want using a selector switch. That is a selection. That is the application for the selection. So going to the runtime, and I'm closing all these stuffs and inserting one thing, that will be MW2 and MW4. So inserting a new bit memory, this will be MW2. MW2 and 4 are the two inputs, and MW6 is the output. So this is the output, MW6, and you can see whatever, now the input is actually off. You can go for the input variable, the input means selection pin is off. If the selection pin is on, you can see whatever inside MW4, that should go to the output. If it is off, whatever inside the MW2, that should go to the output. That is like MW in 0 should be go to the output if the selection is off. If the selection is on, in 1 will be going to the output. That is the input selection in the Siemens.